Since 5, we are hearing about plans to try to keep Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles restaurant open despite a big raid today. Only Channel 2 Action News was there as Georgia Department of Revenue investigators raided 3 restaurants bearing the name of singer Gladys Knight. Investigative reporter Mark Winnie live outside one of those restaurants in South Fulton.
And let's be clear that a Georgia Department of Revenue official says Gladys Knight is totally in the clear on this, but this restaurant is closed because the owner, Knight's son, Shanga Hankerson, allegedly funded a lavish lifestyle with money due to the state of Georgia and local governments.
We basically have search warrant for all restaurant locations. We're going to be hitting them simultaneously. We also have arrest warrants for Shanga Hankerson, who is the owner. Yes, please.
Gladys is not accused of any wrongdoing. She's totally in the clear.
Totally in the
nothing
clear.
About this.
Nothing about her. It's Shanga Hankerson is her son.
The Georgia Department of Revenue Special Investigation Chief says revenue hit Gladys Knight's signature Chicken and Waffles restaurants in Midtown Atlanta. On Cascade and in Lithonia, he says neither one of Georgia's biggest stars ever nor other restaurant employees face criminal charges, but that a judge's signature is on warrants charging chain owner Shanga Hankerson, Ms. Knight's son, with felonies. He says not all the money involved is in the warrants, but
Shanga is accused of stealing over $650,000 in both sales and withholding tax, and penalties and interest. It's up to over $1 million owed.
Waite says the raid in search of records kept years of efforts to collect money paid by customers for sales tax or withheld from employees.
We've had over 24 payment plans with him, and he's defaulted on every single one.
Clayton County District Attorney Tracy Graham Lawson says her office has filed a civil RICO suit to seize assets to recoup the owed taxes. She says Gladys Knight's signature Chicken and Waffles has a business office in Clayton County.
What was he doing with the money?
We believe he was using it to fund an extravagant lifestyle.
James Boyd said by phone he was a consultant, quote, trying to stabilize the business. He said the business is viable, quote, I believe we can work something out, unquote, to satisfy the tax obligations, protect employees and vendors, and serve the public. Quote, the business will go on, unquote. Perhaps good news for disappointed would-be diners.
It's a pretty popular venue in Atlanta that we've heard about, so we were looking forward to it.
Now, we have tried without success to reach Hankerson. Waite says he did reach Hankerson out of town and expects him to surrender at the Clayton County Jail. Now, Waite says the restaurant may reopen tomorrow with the same workers under a court-appointed receiver. I think that Tracy Graham Lawson's civil suit may help with that. Reporting live, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
And we now have this statement from a spokesperson for Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight lent her name to her son's restaurants in the Atlanta area, similar to a celebrity endorsement. Miss Knight was not involved in any way with the operation of the restaurants, and she is sure that her son and his business partners will rectify the situation. As always, her main concern is for her family's well-being, and she is making sure the family has the guidance they need to assess the situation and move forward.